Good day, everybody. I hope you're all having a fantastic day. I had a wonderful day. Spent some time celebrating my nephew's graduation virtually, but it was still good. A few of us got together, and all the grads from around Canada that attended this college got together, and we had a virtual grad today. So that was kind of exciting. Today's topic is inspired somewhat by that, and it's, are you going to appreciate all the things you lost and took for granted once they are back? Hey, Kyle, are you going to appreciate all the things you lost and took for granted once they are back? Well, what do I mean by that? Hi, Raphael. Well, in our normal day-to-day life before this pandemic, before COVID, we took for granted things that we could do. Something as simple as, for some of you, not necessarily me, getting a haircut, being able to go to the gym, go to your local rec center and go swimming, or go to a local park, or all the things that we took for granted, right? Every single day we'd get up, we'd go through a routine that we just started taking for granted. And now all of a sudden, 30, 60, 90 days later, when we're jonesing for all that stuff, how are you going to act? How are you going to feel? How are you going to appreciate? What's your level of gratitude going to be when you get these things back? I know today in the virtual graduation for my nephew from college, it basically the bishop, they had a little mass, and the bishop of Saskatoon came on, Bishop Mark, and he said, everybody's being extremely negative about all of this stuff. And he said, and again, this is me saying it in my words, not his, so I'm paraphrasing. He says, look at all the people, and, they've been yearning and longing the fact that they couldn't go to, let's say massage, or they couldn't go to, like I said, get their hair cut, or go do normal things like go out to a movie. Or for many, he says that are watching this today, watching this virtual graduation, you're probably longing for mass, longing for church, longing for the fact that you wish you could have been here for this actual grad, but unfortunately you can't be. So, what are you going to do? When this is all said and done, are you going to appreciate all the things you lost and took for granted once they are back? Right? I can't wait to be able to go into a movie theater. I can't wait to be able to go back to a live sporting event. I can't wait to be able to, do so many things that I took for granted, jumping in my vehicle and just going to the local store and not having to worry about a sign saying only so many people can get in and having to wait in line to get in, or if I even have the patience to wait in line to get in. That normal life that we had could be changed for a long, long time. I don't know what that day is going to be, but are you going to appreciate when you get those things back? Are you going to start having gratitude for having the most simplest things in your life? Being able to just go to the grocery store, walk in, and it not be a numbers limit of how many can go in, or going to the drugstore, or going to a sporting event. Like I know the NHL is going through phase 1 and going into phase 2 right away, where they're going to host in 2 cities the playoffs, right? For so many teams, and those teams are going to play in empty arenas. Can you imagine? Guaranteed they're going to appreciate so much more the ability for the fans to be back, and it works both ways, because myself as a season ticket holder and fan of the Edmonton Oilers, I can't wait to be able to go to a live sporting event. Or all the people that just want to go to community soccer and took it for granted, and they'd be on their phones watching their kids play community baseball, community soccer, they're in community dance, gymnastics, whatever. Are you going to go back to those events in the future and appreciate them for what they are? Watching your children have fun, joy, and grow up instead of having your face in front of a smartphone, right? So what are you going to appreciate when this is all over? Are you going to appreciate all those things that you lost? Those moments, those memories that you have the ability to still capture, right? This is a giant reset, like the bishop said. There's going to be people that are going to take their faith more seriously, their families more seriously. There's going to be people that take their jobs more seriously. Hey, Mark, bottom line, we need to start understanding that we need to appreciate and have gratitude for what we had when we get it back, right? If you're longing for something and you finally get it again, don't follow into that rut, right? Don't follow into the rut of not appreciating the fact of losing it and now having it back, right? Hey, Dwight, Mark says, Lambeau Field? Hell yes. Hey, Mark, I'm not sure what Lambeau Field is. Is that, around where you live? Drop me a note. I assume that's maybe one of your football team. I'm not as familiar with American teams and field names as I am in Canada. Hey, Dad. Hey, Ray, how's it going? So, yeah, what are you going to appreciate? Have gratitude. I know since my dad's on this, I know he sure appreciated being able to go out starting to golf again. And I know a lot of people that are missing out on, that are huge sports nuts and fanatics like my father and many friends. They've been Jones and they can't wait for sports to come back. So when it does come back, I guarantee most sports fans are going to appreciate it so much. Those that are so invested in going to church once a week, they're going to be so appreciative of being able to start going again. Those that get to go back to the gym, the list goes on. Be appreciative, have gratitude, have, appreciation for the fact of what you have lost all these months and what you're going to finally get to gain back. I know I'm going to have a massive, massive appreciation, so much more hanging out with family, having family unity, being at family events. I am going to basically, even today, just hanging out for the virtual graduation for my nephew. It was so nice to be around a few family members, and I can't wait till it's just, a consistent, constant thing, being able to see my grandkids and my folks and my sisters and, my own children, obviously, and even close friends. So really sit back, and I want you to acknowledge the fact, what have I lost over the last 90 days? And how much more am I going to appreciate it once it's back in my life, right? Practice gratitude. It helps so much. And make sure when you have those things back, you practice it every single time you get to swing that club. Maybe go in and pump some iron, go in and get a massage, go into the grocery store without lineups, go to, just not having to, sure you should be clean, wash your hands, but not having to worry about using hand sanitizer 10 times before you get out of the grocery store. Anyway, I appreciate all of you that are on. Oh, here, Mark, you answered my question. The Green Bay Packers Stadium. I love the Tampa Bay Lightning too. Well, I won't hold that against you, brother, right? I'm not a big NFL fan, but I am a big NHL fan, hockey fan through and through, brother. So, I won't hold that against you that you like the Tampa Bay Lightning. Hey, Rebecca, how's it going? Mark's giving me another comment here. Family is more important than sports, of course, but I didn't lose family. Well, that's true. I got to spend a lot of time, Mark, on Facebook or Facebook Messenger and using FaceTime, and I use Zoom a lot of virtual contact with my family, but not that physical contact that I miss so much, right? That I've always appreciated it, but now I really, really appreciate it more, and I can't wait to be able to constantly hug my family, my friends, and some of my good clients that are friends of mine, just being able to grab people's hands and give them a big hug, because I like hugs. Anyway, I appreciate you all coming on to this. DM me, drop me a comment below, let me know what you think. Let me know what you've really been missing and what you're going to appreciate, whether it's one thing or you want to share a bunch of things. What are you going to appreciate when you get it back, and why? Why are you going to appreciate it so much? How did you possibly take it for granted? Because I know I took a lot of different things for granted, and I'm never going to do that anymore. Life is in session. This is not a dress rehearsal. Let's live it to our best abilities. God bless. Peace out. Bless you all. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye.